Hello friends, welcome to Dezinlife. Friends, we have seen many times in our life that many good people fight with each other or they differ with each other. Even sometimes they stop talking to each other. Why this happen and how to avoid it? First of all, let us understand what is good people mean, or who are good in our eyes, or how we look at them. In reality, everyone is good. This may sound little odd to many of you. How come all people can be good? As all means include some criminals also. Let's understand it more. See, everyone has positive intention. As everyone want to achieve something which they consider as a good or the right. But everyone has a positive intention, and that's why I'm saying everybody is right that way. Now people differ on two things. One is outcome and second is the viewpoint. First, let's look at outcome point of view. Now one person may be looking winning as a outcome and other person may be looking win-win as a outcome. One person may be looking at outcome as a success at any cost, and other person is conscious of the cost to be paid for achieving something or success. So there is a difference in the outcome. And second difference in the viewpoint. One may look at crime is the bad and other may justify it. Because so and so person has done bad with me, so I will retaliate, I will do the same bad with him. Now whether one is bad, one is right, we don't know. See, we have Lord Ram, that's what we call the Maryada Purushottam Ram. In any case, he stick to his Maryada and he's God. Other God is the Krishna. When he sees somebody is bad or somebody doing something wrong, then he does not mind using the wrong way also to achieve it, because so and so person has done the wrong, but I have right to achieve in my way. He is also God. Third person, I'll give example of Chanakya, who he is not considered as a God, but as a, avatar of Shani. He look at, say, politically how to achieve same thing. And there is a Lord Parshuram who achieve everything through, by killing the people. So when the God were differing on achieving something, a viewpoint, so we all human beings can also differ. It's not very difficult to understand. I tell you a small story on old lady. One old lady was going and one thief come, he snatched a bag from the old lady and ran away. People saw it, they run after this thief and caught him. And they start beating this thief and they says, now let us hand over it to police. The old lady reached by that time and she says, leave this person. And everybody was wondered, how come this old lady his bag was snatched and she is now saying, let us leave it. The lady justifies, he says, okay, he is not earning anything. There must be some situation why he is doing this job of a thief, this work as a thief. God has already penalized this person. We need not to penalize. So that is a viewpoint. So some people were killing or can say beating the person, and some person may say leaving because God has already penalized. So we all can differ in our viewpoint. So everyone see what he or she want to see. So when anything comes before us, there is a psychology point of view. There is three acts we do before we perceive something. One is delete, distort and generalize. So whatever coming in front of us, the certain portion we delete, we simply don't see that because we don't want to see that. Certain things we distort. We are seeing something and we are assuming something else which suits us. That is distortion. And third thing is generalize. We see something at one place and we generalize it is everywhere. So when something comes before us, what we do, we delete, distort and then generalize, and then we make the perception. So that is why different people have different viewpoints. Now this is about the problem. Now let us come to solution. How to take care of this or how to avoid this? So there is a 5-point process I am suggesting. Point number 1. First of all, let us accept that other person is not bad. Because once we accept that other person, he or she is bad, then we will see his or her all the act as a bad only. And once we start seeing the bad in that other person, he or she will start seeing bad in us. And this process cycle start. So first, let us accept that other persons are not bad. The second part is that try to understand other person motive. We all are driven by some motive, and every person has a motive. There is nothing wrong in being in motive. So we should understand other person motive. And third thing is that understand other person viewpoint. Like if we have viewpoint, other person also has some viewpoint. So understanding motive, understanding viewpoint are another 2 points. Now coming to fourth point, if we tell that person that whatever motive your intentions are, they are good, positive as they are otherwise also, but there are better way to achieve it, or there are better or safe way to achieve it, what your intention and motives are, then person will accept and personally will follow you. So what we need to do, we need to show someone a better way to achieve what he or she want to achieve. This way we can win over anyone, and certainly will not fight with other people and will not differ much also. And last point, friends, do not become judgmental, do not conclude anything. We tend to conclude by seeing something, a small part of something, we tend to conclude, and because we generalize the whole thing, we do not know what is the story of the person, from where the person is coming, what is the background, or what is his path of life has been till now, why he or she is acting like this. But leaving that, when we start concluding the person, it goes wrong. So don't conclude anything. So let us follow this 5-point process, and if we follow, I am sure this is going to help us, and you will not fight with anyone, you will not differ also, and you will have much better and happy relationship.